Hello from Zeebrugge, Belgium's gateway to Bruges. It's day 230 of the Ultimate World Cruise. We've got a short 8 hours to soak it all in. Sitting on the eastern side of the English Channel, this Belgian port handles cruise ships while also functioning as a major vehicle shipping hub, and is an essential cargo ferry terminal. Everyone from the ship seems to be rushing to Bruges, and yes, it's tempting. But after doing some research, we'll pass. August means jam-packed streets and peak tourist crowds. Medieval charm will be tough to enjoy when you're shoulder to shoulder. Good morning, everyone. We are in an industrial port in Belgium, which is close to Bruges and Ghent. And so our plan for today is we actually are going to take a transfer, but we booked it through Royal, a transfer to Ghent, because Ghent is not as crowded, and actually a lot of people that live in Bruges told us to go to Ghent because it's not quite as crowded. Right now, like literally everyone is going there to Bruges, and in fact they even have a shuttle that's taking you to Bruges. So we're gonna find out what the other city looks like. And come along with us, and let's go explore it together. We've never been there, and it's gonna be fun. It's an hour away by bus. We were actually trying to figure out how to do it on our own, but it was gonna take several different transfers on a bus, a train, or whatever, and we're not a guarantee that we're gonna be back here in time. We have to leave here at 6:30, so.
He is my favorite person on the ship.
Oh, you look good in purple.
Love you guys. Love you too. I love your shirt.
Bus rides in new places, they fly by. The hour-long trip to Ghent felt like minutes with all the scenery outside. Tour buses aren't allowed downtown, so we're dropped just outside of Ghent Center. Our first steps by the canal just feel special. Ghent isn't trying to show off, it just has this cool, effortless vibe that hit and impressed us right away. Well, there's no escaping the summer crowds. There's a huge music festival happening. Posters for the day's concert are all over the walls. So far though, at the middle of the day, it's not bad at all. And we booked one of these tours. The minute we got here, we came straight here and booked it. It was, it's €9 per senior, and it's 40 minutes. 40 minutes, and you're gonna see a lot of the city, actually.
We'll show you.
Yeah, and it kind of looks like the thing to do. And there's so many of them, we only had to wait like 10 minutes. Oh, we're waiting for our boat ride. You can see that the festival that's here is crazy. They have stuff set up all along the entire canal, all over the place, with kegs, and they're gonna have bands going. He said everything just goes crazy at night. And unfortunately, we're not gonna be here to do it, which it might be a good thing. It's like we've entered a living history book. The medieval architecture in Ghent is truly something to behold. Grand stone buildings, intricately detailed, and much of it beautifully preserved. The history oozes from every corner of the city. Back in the late Middle Ages, Ghent was one of the Northern Europeans' wealthiest cities, and that remarkable history still feels alive as we look around. The boat guide's informative, but he's repeating the narrative in multiple languages, and it quickly gets old. Thankfully, we're at the back, so we can tune it out a bit. Oh well, it's a small price to pay for the incredible views we're getting along the way. I can't help but admire how Ghent blends medieval charm with modern life. Its historic center remains largely preserved, with a population of over 300,000, making Belgium's second largest city. It somehow retains a welcoming feel without being overwhelming. See that old hanging toilet on the monastery? Every monk used it. Just picture the long morning line back then. Those holes on the canal wall? That's where the sewage used to flow directly from the buildings. A canal boat tour here is absolutely essential. Much like Bruges, the canals offer a fresh perspective of Ghent, and it's hands down the best way to soak in the sights. It's a 50-minute ride, and trust me, seeing Ghent from the water, pure magic. We're cruising past stunning old buildings, gliding under bridges, and floating by charming restaurants and bars that practically beg you to stop for a while. If we had more time, we would have loved to sit down for a relaxing lunch or a cold drink. But you know the deal, limited time and endless sights. With over 100 ports that we visited on this world cruise, well, it's all been about quantity over quality. You get a quick taste of each place. Still though, in 3 short hours in Ghent, we're grabbing everything we can. All right, we've got to grab a drink somewhere along the canal. Belgian beer is unbeatable, rich, full of flavor, and way too easy to drink. Some pack a punch with high alcohol content, but let's be real, Happy Zarko is travel priority. Cruising through calm waters, with the sunlight casting a warm glow on the ancient brick walls, is truly something special. But for me, the real highlight is this perfectly preserved castle right in the heart of the city. It looks like it's been pulled straight from the pages of a fairy tale, coming to life in front of your eyes. The castle's towering stone walls and medieval charm make you feel like you stepped back in time into a world of knights and legends. While we were in France, we met a lovely Belgian couple, and they suggested Ghent as an alternative to Bruges. I'm really glad we took their advice because I'm absolutely loving this place. Honestly, I didn't know a thing about Ghent, nothing at all. But now, I can tell it's a city where people really know how to enjoy life. There's so much to do and see here. It's exactly the kind of place we love to dive in and explore. At this point, the list of cities we want to return to is getting ridiculously long. We skipped Bruges this time around, but I think that just means we'll have to come back for a longer trip through Belgium, maybe the Netherlands, and northern France. There's so much more to see and enjoy on this adventure. The streets are just buzzing with life, and music is floating from every corner. But this is just a teaser of what this city will become tonight, when the real energy and magic of the evening unfolds. You can see the music festival is huge for the city. It runs for a week with nightly performances everywhere.
I can't believe we only have like 3 hours here. We've already,
Not even three.
not even 3. It's crazy. God, they have temporary restaurants and bars set up everywhere.
Everywhere, everywhere.
Yeah. Wow, the whole city.
Oh my God.
Glass.
Very artistic.
Oh, well, look at this one. It's made out of horns, like saxophones and trumpets. Oh, forks.
The spoons. You see, like the wine glasses.
Yeah, I know.
They kind of melt them a little bit.
Yes, it's super cool. I love it.
They just heat them up and press them. It's
love
very, very original.
I know. That's really neat. How much is it? 870?
8.7. That's not bad.
No, like the horn costs that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very unique.
we love this kind of stuff. I can see us putting something like that in our
How
house.
about this chandelier, Teresa?
It's,
Look at the chandelier.
I know, but it's too big for our house. It's for like a huge house with a big, giant.
So,
Oh.
so we need to buy a bigger house.
I know one thing. I love this place. I want to come back here for sure. Like we keep saying, certain places we want to come back. This is one. Absolutely. You need more than a few days.
Yeah.
Look at these little neat little hidden coves. They have restaurants. It'd just be fun to stay here a few days and take it easy and go out in the evening.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like you can combine it with Poland, Belgium, France.
Yeah, you can come here by the train or whatever, but I like it. It's really cool. That looks like an extremely old building. See it?
Yeah, look at that.
And the cute little restaurant underneath it. That looks unreal. This entire city is completely covered with the festival. You can't really, I'm sure it looks totally different.
Yeah, canals, monuments, and some of the historic buildings, but people are having fun, Teresa. Look at this, it's wide open.
At least they have them.
Huh?
At least they have them. No, there's a door there you close. They have one, a booth for the women. There's a, no, you're right.
No, it's wide open, Teresa.
One thing about the World Cruise is we are getting a little taste of different places, different countries, and then like today, like here, it's really neat.
Beer tents are lining the canals. And can you imagine the sheer volume of beer that's going to flow tonight?
Here's another festival on September 6th through the 8th. But you have to go online and see what's going on. Jazz Festival might be neat.
Yeah, the stage right here.
September 5th through 8th, Jazz Festival.
As the concerts begin, music fills the air, and the people, vendors, and the bars are bursting into life together.
That's why he wants us out of here by 3 o'clock. Let's face it. He wants us out of here by 3 o'clock.
Ghent took us by surprise. It's one of those hidden gems you never plan to visit, but end up loving. It has a perfect mix of history, culture, delicious food, and of course, amazing beer.
What are you having? Turn around like this.
Stella,
Still.
we're in Belgium.
This is something. Yeah.
Okay, Zarko's made it official. Belgian's beer's the best, and he doesn't want to leave.
There's a lot of historic buildings here. A lot.
Yeah, I don't think those padlocks are a good idea.
Why?
Because like if things don't work out and you have to get divorced,
Yeah.
you have to dive inside to find the key.
No one's gonna come back and get it. They're done. They're gone. They're separated. They forgot long ago.
No, you cannot do this without unlocking, finding the key and unlocking this thing.
Really neat. Well, we're heading back now to the bus. Like I said, we only had 3 hours, which was really a rush. But there's so many people coming in because of the festival. We have a feeling they just want to get us back. But we've already decided we want to come back here. It's too neat of a place not to return, for sure.
Another day, another port, and another country. With 46 days left, more adventures are still ahead. New to the channel? Be sure to check out our other previous 113 episodes. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Be sure to join us for our next episode. We'll be exploring the charming town of Skagen, Denmark. With its stunning coastline, unique history, and a touch of Scandinavian flair, you won't want to miss it. Stay tuned and get ready for another exciting venture as we continue our journey on this incredible Ultimate World Cruise.